The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitors' sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. Meanwhile, on the other side, there you see the Buccaneers head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Vita Vea in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
There you go. You're 19. Okay. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of
19.
30.
Okay.
First down, Arizona.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Okay. 12. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Vita Vea. He's going to need to be accounted for more going forward. Already his 2nd sack on this opening possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19. Go.
On the handoff, it's Conner. And Aaron Knight can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, This is going to be a hard group to beat.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. That's Jalen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
180.
Baker gonna hand it to White. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
On first down, right back to White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
180. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find Rashad White. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's a run, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll pick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. We're set. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They put Wilson in motion. So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Operating from the gun is... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage, and in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
180. Done.
To the left side, to Godwin. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us. Oh, the ball's out. The Bucs have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Now comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down.
19. 20.
Brissett gonna throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. This one gonna be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back. Because those offensive linemen...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Yaya Diaby. He gets in there to record the sack, number 60 now on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Zion McCollum that time. On the corner blitz, he gets in there to record the sack. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Irving. And that one going to be closed down in the back. Be a great defensive play, knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Taken down back at the 18-yard
Well, they try to get the
line.
run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Here's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down is Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, this is Irving. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll run with White. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Will Johnson there on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Cardinals' 3-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1 yard on the play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Once more from the 2. Third and goal.
180.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And now it's 4th and goal.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Start.
They'll go. Mayfield. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Cardinals nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here is Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Elijah Cansey getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
Go. 20. Hey.
To throw is Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November.
20.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 10.
Now Mayfield. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. They'll look to pick up the pace.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 2.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Final 2nd now of this 1st half as this one is away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Scott.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! That catch number 40 on the season for him.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. The corner, Garrett Williams, there on the stop. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Sean Murphy bunting on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple.
180. What's up?
Mayfield. He finds his tight end, Keith. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, he had such a great 1st half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. That's caught in Bucky Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Good. Here we go. Checking most. 180. Watch out.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers keep rolling right along. 38-0. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19. Okay.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hey, kill.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Irving. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Third down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Godwin working the right side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Cards offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
You're 19. You're good. Go.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense.
It's a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And
that is intercepted. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead.
Cardinals nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. George now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, check.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's caught downfield by McBride. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
19.
On 1st down, Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Vita Vea. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. Here's Irvin. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give, and here's White. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Baker to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 10
6
yards.
catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
180.
On the handoff, it's White. And he'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
180.
Throwing is Baker. A short one there to Otten. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
180! What's up?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
52. Cardinals nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, kill, 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 kill. Hey, kill, 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 kill.
Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
To throw, it's Brissett on first. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Vita Vea bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And with a flag down, he goes down. They get him for the sack. And that flag is probably on the offense as well. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
19, set. 19.
Brissett. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. Lots of space past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. That was a big-time run by White. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
This one caught at the 4. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.